All right, welcome back. It's planting day. I've got all my supplies here, including when you get over 40, your reading glasses. The seeds are really hard to see without them. So what you've done, as you can see, we've mulched the whole thing in. I prefer to do it this way and then cut rows in and plant in between them versus let things come up and mulch. I find it to be easier that way. What we're going to do today, I noticed next week we have 1 day of frost coming up, potentially 35 degrees, so I'm not going to put the tomatoes and peppers out yet. We're going to do some broccoli, some dill, I forget here. Well, yeah, broccoli and dill basically. And put our green beans in and sunflowers on the corner. We're going to put beets, carrots, lettuce, kale, and spinach. Now what I do with those is I'll do small plots, and only enough for me to use at one time. And as that gets up and gets old, I'll plant another plot maybe 2 weeks later. And then I just kind of keep 2, 3, 4 plantings and rotate those through. So great day to be out here planting, and hopefully next weekend get the things in that are not frost resistant. All right, don't forget your glasses. So these are what the rows are going to look like. On the right you've got peas, then the green beans that didn't get frosted, and the rows cut in for the new green bean crop, spinach, kale, carrots. Over on the far left there you've got some onions I put in, and I'll do the potatoes down at the very end. You can see a spot without any mulch. Now when I plant my potatoes, I like to do it about a week later than this, and I don't put any mulch around them. I found when I mulch them, I do hill them, but when I put mulch around them, the mice get in and eat the potatoes. So, all right, I'm gonna get after the planting. We're gonna start with broccoli. I've got my plants pre-staged. Keep them about 12 to 16 inches apart, a little closer than maybe I should, but it still gives them room to grow. You see I moved the mulch away here. Give that plant a little space. I'll probably give it a little more space later on. Dug my hole about the depth right there to the top of the soil that the plant has, and I'll just fill that in around it, pack that down, and then water these in later. And we're on to the green beans. I like this variety because they're bush beans versus the pole beans. So the pole beans, you need something for them to climb. These you don't. There's a nice bush you can kind of straddle the rows or go down them and pick. It's pretty simple. We have our beans here. Just gonna poke a little hole in with my finger, put that bean in there and cover him up. They don't need to be real deep. And I'll water all these in after I'm done. So I'll get after the beans. Time for the smaller seeds, which is where the reading glasses come in. But we'll start with spinach. I'm not going to show you all of them that I do, but I prepared the row and got it so it's nice and well, as smooth as I'm going to get it here. Got the seeds in there, covered them up with just a little bit of dirt, and then water them in. So I'll do the same for the carrots and the kale and the beets. And that's it, done planting for the night. Have some sunflowers, some decorative corn, some beans, some spinach, onions, kale, beets, and broccoli, right? Yeah, so I have all that in, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comments or email me, and good luck and happy gardening.